A great tool when you're considering potential careers is ALICE. So, ALICE is for Alberta, and if you just Google ALIS, you'll come across this Alberta Careers Learning and Employee Information. So, where we're going to go is actually this OCC info, but just in case yours doesn't show up on your screen when you Google ALICE, we'll go through the entry here. So what we're doing is we're planning our career. So we'll click here. And what we want is this OCC info. What you can find here with ALICE is we can find out the typical pay by job, and we can also look at whether there are more jobs being posted or less than in the past. So we're going to go to OCC info, and we're going to scroll down to this occupations in Alberta. So now you can actually search by keyword for various different occupations. So we can see actually on the top here that it says accountant, and the outlook right now is below average. The average wage is $39.31 per hour. So of course you can multiply that times 40 hours a week, 52 weeks in a year, to figure out what the annual salary would be. You can also see the education. So if we go in further, you can see when it says that the outlook is below average, what it's simply doing is looking at the number of job postings and comparing it to previous job postings. So there's often more information here in terms of whether there's a shortage or whether there's high demand for it, and more information about the job. For operations management, so let's go back. We want to search for things like operations manager. Okay, and we'll click in here on operations manager. Or you can see simply from this little window, the outlook is below average. We're seeing that for a lot of jobs right now, and it's tough during a recession. I graduated from university during a recession. It's difficult to find a job when the outlook is below average for many different occupations. So as you plan your major, as you plan your career, recognize that outlook will change. And the other thing is to gather special skills in your school and through jobs and volunteering to differentiate yourself so that you don't fall into that below average group, but yet you stand out from the crowd. But when we look at the operations manager job, for example, the average wage is listed about $47.85 per hour. So again, multiply times 40 hours, 52 weeks a year. You'll notice the average wage is about $100,000. So there are other occupations we could search related to operations management. Project management is another one. There is a project management designation, so you can pursue a project management professional designation. And you can see that it's in medium in demand, outlook a little below average at this point, and the wage is about the same as the operations manager, about $100,000 a year. You can get your project management designation with a 2-year diploma at this point. It does require industry experience as part of that credential. So you can find additional information here. You can pursue that PMP designation without you can get that designation. The CAPM is the lower one, the PMP is the one that requires additional years of experience, and you can get those. You can pursue those, take project management, take the operations management course to get a lot of that content. So you can use this whether you're looking at operations management jobs or whether you are looking for marketing jobs. So we could look, for example, at a marketing research analyst, financial analyst, and you can see the wages and expectations for those different types of occupations. So ALICE is a great place to check out what's in demand and help you decide in terms of job opportunities.